Corfu is one of the most beautiful of the Greek islands, and it doesn't get enough attention outside of Europe. That's why today I'm gonna be sharing 5 amazing things to do on your next trip to Corfu. You've gotta put this place on your radar. It's absolutely incredible. Here we go. One of the key differences between an island like Corfu in the Ionian Sea, and we are closer to Italy right now in Albania, is the architecture. This isn't like the Cyclades. This isn't like Santorini or Naxos or Paros or Mykonos. I don't see white houses here with blue roofs. No, this place has a lot of Venetian influence, but also French, British. It feels more like you're in Italy, to be honest with you.
I haven't been in Italy, but I've been in Spain. And it reminds me of Seville, Spain, a little bit.
When you come to Corfu town, you have to embrace the history here. We're about to enter the old fortress. This was built in the 6th century. That's old, 6th century, started by the Byzantines and then completed by the Venetians, who ruled here for 400 years, and you're gonna see a lot of their influence all over this town. Corfu was prime real estate, and now you can see why the location here of the old fortress was so strategic. The admission to the old fortress is €6. I would have paid double for this. Absolutely incredible place with so much to explore. We're not very far from Italy, Pinocchio. This is our 5th island in Greece, and Adriana and I both agree Corfu town is our favorite city. I mean, it feels like a big town, but it's our favorite city so far. This is the most European car you could possibly rent. I never see this in New York City, the smart cars. Something very distinctive about Corfu and the Ionian Islands in general is just how lush and green the landscape is here. Completely different than visiting, let's say, Santorini or Mykonos. Agios Spyridon Beach at Paleokastritsa. This is the most popular beach in all of Corfu, and obviously the most crowded here on a Sunday, but Adriana, using her cat-like reflexes, pounced the second somebody left and snagged us these 2 chairs for how much?
For €10, and you can stay as long as you want.
And we get this view right here. All right, it's time to jump in. Water is cold, rocky. You might want to bring water shoes for this, but when it's, you know, like over 90 degrees, just hopping in here is gonna be heaven. I would best describe that as jumping into an ice cold bath. We're driving up this winding ass road to a monastery above the beach.
They always like you more.
Why? No admission charge. It was originally a Byzantine monastery built in the 13th century, and it's very beautiful just to walk around. This place just makes you want to take a nice nap. Somebody pinch me. This is by far the nicest hotel room I have ever stayed in my entire life, and may ever stay in my entire life. We've got a private pool and a private jacuzzi. I mean, I would have been happy with either or, but no, they gave us both. And this, my friends, is why it pays to have status with hotels. I am now Marriott Platinum, and I booked the Domus Miramare in Corfu for 35,000 points a night, a category 5. I was absolutely shocked that that was the value for it. I had some free night certificates, and lo and behold, they upgrade us to this room. If you've seen my Vegas videos, you know how we talked about the mini bar. If you move anything, you get charged for it. Here it's the opposite. Everything in here is included the first round. I don't even know if this is alcoholic. I'm just assuming it is. We've got 5 nights here. It's gonna be tough to leave the hotel room. We will leave the room, of course, because Corfu is such a cool island, but oh, so hard to leave the room. You can hop right in to the Ionian Sea. With our type of room, we have access to something called the Hout living room, which is like a private area here, private pool, private beach right here, also snacks, unlimited drinks. Though if you don't have one of the rooms on the higher end of this resort, the rest of the hotel is still gorgeous. The beach for the majority of the guests, the pool. This hotel has had by far the best breakfast buffet I've ever seen in my entire life. They have everything. You even get champagne. If you were looking for luxury, looking for a place just to unwind, the Domus Miramare, absolutely couldn't recommend them any higher. Check the link down below in the description if you're interested in booking them. I wanted to show you guys something that really wasn't in that many guidebooks for Corfu. It's called, pardon my pronunciation, Chlomos, and it's one of the oldest villages on the entire island, dating back to the 13th century. One of its nicknames is the Balcony of Corfu. Absolutely spectacular views from up here. This is very refreshing because a lot of Corfu is really developed with the tourism infrastructure, and this village right here feels like it's pretty much stuck in time, and that's an amazing thing in today's world. Especially on a very popular Greek island like Corfu. I think we've actually seen more cats than people here.
I don't know what he's trying to do, honestly.
We decided to stop at this little cafe here at the beginning of town with this just epic view. Freddo Cappuccino, number 50 on this trip. At least one a day, like minimum requirement in Greece. We're so close to Albania, we're picking up stations from Tirana. Right behind me is Canal de Amor, one of the most famous beaches in all of Corfu. Now there's a legend that if two people swim together here and kiss, they will love each other forever. But as you can see, it is really crowded and it's a small little beach, even at 4:30 on a Monday. So the main beach was so crowded that Adriana and I decided to walk a little further down some steps, and there's a couple of other beaches that you can access. I mean, yeah, feel free to go to the famous beach to take the pictures, fly your drone, whatever, but if you just want something a little more chill, a little bit less crazy, there's a lot of kids over there, come to one of the neighboring beaches. This is perfect. I originally was not even going to include this place in the video, but Adriana and I have been in Greece for 3 weeks, been to 5 different islands, and we've never experienced hospitality at a taverna quite like this one. You've got to see this. There's popular, and then there's like the whole village is waiting to get in popular.
To run a restaurant, all you need is good food and make people feel welcome. That's all.
I feel like I'm training for the Beer Olympics. Remember, this is not on the menu, but now you know. You can order this as you saw this video.
Great. Good workout. Do it.
So it must be also a reason why you come back to have the same stuff, right?
Same thing.
Yeah.
Indeed. In that case, welcome home. Enjoy.
Thank you.
This is from the house. It's a toast with cheese, tomato sauce, and then more cheese on top. I swear, I never had a toast this delicious in my life, ever. It has onions too. So good.
This lamb is from the village, slow cooked, and I already know it's amazing. Oh wow, so tender. I don't even want to talk, I just want to eat more. I rarely say that in a video that I don't want to describe it. Amazing. What kind of alcohol? I'm curious.
Grapes.
Grapes?
Wine, snaps. Grappa. I'm going to teach your followers how we drink in Greece. To life.
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 Life is a gift.
Whoa.
This is to kill the evil.
Oh.
Now let's talk about tequila.
Just had a couple of shots on the house. This is the kind of place where you come in like 8:30 and you leave sometime at dawn the next day.
And you don't live sober, by the way.
If you come to Corfu and you don't eat at Village Taverna, you are doing yourself a major disservice. Just everything. You honestly feel like you're part of their family when you come to their restaurant. I will leave it at that. Check out our other Greek videos in the playlist, link down below. Hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching as always. Till next time.